bottom layer in of wood chips from the pile over there. The next task is going to be shifting the dirt heap over there. Gonna need a shovel to pry it up. There's a boat in the woods.
There's a boat in the woods.
We found a boat in the woods.
And there ain't no water.
Yeah.
Oh, it's moving.
It has movement.
It's really dug in there. Look at that. Look at the pretty vines on it.
Just an entire ass little boat. It was just over there, overgrown with vines, and now it's going to be full of vegetables, which is pretty cool. That's the aforementioned dirt heap from where they dug out the gas. Use some of that dirt and some of the compost. Pallets. Pallets that I got from the hardware store for free, so I can make a 3-bin, compost pile thing here. 1 bin, 2 bin, 3 bin, with little doors, and then that'll allow me to keep the soil better. And look at me talking like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. I have enthusiasm. Let's add some more good compost and we can start planting. A lot more compost. Hopefully this will be a one-time purchase, because once I have built this 3-bin compost thing, we should be churning out enough to keep the soil good going forward. But for now, we've got some bought stuff and we'll make use of that. So with this bed, you saw me put the mixture of dirt from the old dirt heap mixed with compost in here, but the radishes that we planted seem to be doing all right. So I'm going to leave this alone, but the rest of it, nothing germinated. So I dug it out, turned it over, moved some of that dirt to a new dirt heap over there, and I'll redo this bed with the good compost and then we'll replant it, and we'll finish filling up this boat planter with even more of that stuff, and then we should be ready to plant a whole bunch of stuff. I might need 2 or 3 more bags of compost, but other than that, this is ready for planting. We started these guys inside and they don't seem to be doing so good after initially sprouting, so we've brought them outside. We'll see if they pick up a bit, and if they do, we'll transplant them into one of these 2. Had a few onions in the pantry that were in there too long, started sprouting, so I've peeled the outer edges and let them grow out a little bit indoors, and now I'm going to plant them in the bed outside. And I just found this in the compost tumbler. I think it's the end of a piece of broccoli, but it sprouted a root, so I'm going to stick that in the bed too and see if it grows. Lettuce. I don't know if it can share ground with broccoli, but I'm going to try it. Just a bit of the green poking out so that hopefully it finds a way to shoot or sprout. I don't know. This ain't the best dirt, but the lettuce seems to be doing all right in it. So I'm back at the hardware store for some more compost. Planting some peppers.
Planting some peppers. Bell peppers. We have all these loose bricks lying around behind the well house, and I figure over at the boat, that front end where there's kind of a front seat and then space underneath, if I stuff a bunch of bricks back there, that'll stop the good dirt from ending up back there, giving us more dirt for planting. So I'm going to go spray these off to get rid of any bugs and then go stick them in there. The boat is full, ready for planting. We'll come out here this weekend and we'll plant some stuff. We've got more room in the raised bed for who knows what. We'll plant some things. We've got the 4 onions in that I planted yesterday, 2 bell pepper plants. We've put marigolds along the edges because they supposedly repel aphids. Radishes are still doing great. Over here, Gerald the onion is getting really massive. Scallions around him are doing good too. And over here, it looks like the tomato might have sprouted. Maybe. I hope that's the tomato. He's been in the ground a while. Timothy the potato, he's righting himself and doing well. The lettuces are growing. The seedlings have actually perked up since yesterday, since we brought them outside, so that's good. Maybe it was just time to move them from indoors to outdoors. So, one nice little container garden. Hopefully we'll have some nice stuff to harvest from here. But I'm happy with what we've thrown together to get started.